Hey everybody! My buddy Peter just posted a birthday wish for one of my favorite guitar players, Lonnie Johnson, and it dawned on me that other than the one Lonnie Johnson instructional that I did years ago, I haven't followed up with any other ones. So I thought today would be a good opportunity to do another lesson. So if we take a look at some of the ideas that Lonnie Johnson used in his later career, which is actually some of my favorite playing that he does. It's not quite as athletic as his earlier stuff, but I find it to be a little slightly more emotive. And he uses these chord voicings that you can see in the live videos of him, and on the recordings you can also hear the clarity, so you can kind of pick out the voicings. But there's a chronological record, I think it's from 49 to 52, where Lonnie Johnson's trying to do more R&B orientated material, which is ironic, right? Because guys like B.B. King were looking to Lonnie Johnson for ideas, and towards the end of Lonnie's career, he was playing more R&B ideas, so he was trying to mimic probably more stuff that B.B. King was trying to do, if that makes sense. So a lot of songs have this intro, 1-6-2-5 intro, and he does play a lot in the key of E flat. I'm not quite sure if he detuned his guitar or not, but if we have a 1-6-2-5, traditionally we'd have 1, then 6, then a 2, and a 5. And that sounds fine and well, and it'll work. And then you carry into your like 12-bar blues form. But Lonnie had this way of voicing on the bottom strings. So his E flat would be something like this. So if this is an E flat major 6, we'd form it like that. And then put the index on the second string. So you have the root on the top as well. So you have this. Now to get to the 6, he would just play a single note. So we go. And the 2 would be right underneath it. And there's a lot of variance in how he gets back on the 1 using the C shape and the A shape. So we have this. And then he hit to the 5. And that would just be a 5 chord right there. Now when he plays his blues, he's using those chords as well. So he'd play his 1 with these 3. I don't think he'd get the root in the top, only because that's the G string having open, you have to mute it. So, but more so it'd just be this. So it looks like you're playing like an E major. And I probably form like this, but I just don't get to that. And my 7th chord for the 4 would be down here, where I play the root, 3, and the 7. And you can swap between the 1 and the 5 very quickly here. So we have the 1, 5, 1, 4, 4 minor, back to the 1. And it has that syncopation to it. 5. And those would be some pretty nice Lonnie Johnson chords to use. So again, I have, this would be my E flat. If I play this would be the 5-7. And it's very common that you voice the 5 over the 1 to kind of create some motion. You have 4 bars of the 1, so you can always impose the 5 briefly just to create a little bit of a little bit of change, because it gets kind of boring if you have to sit there on that one chord just going. But if you go, now a good transition to the from the 4 to the 1 is using either a minor or a diminished. And I kind of find that during this period of playing that the minor tends to be run pretty dominant. And so if I'm playing, this is my 4 chord where I have the 3rd right there, I can be able to get by flatting the 3rd right there. So I have root 3, 7, then it'll be a minor, and then back to the 1. 5. And it works well for Lonnie Johnson songs. Now his soloing all takes place in this area too, where we have the C structure, the E flat, and the A structure. Lots of ideas, and you can see how they work well with the chords. So, if you're playing, so anyway, I'll probably do another lesson talking about the solo ideas, but at least for now you have some chordal ideas you could use that were probably utilized in his later career. And let me just recap that intro one more time. And that's another thing. If you pick up that record, 49 to 52, the chronological Lonnie Johnson, maybe 80% of it sounds like it's a broken record, because you'll hear that over and over and over and over again, and there's lots of variants on it. So pick that up, and thanks for posting about Lonnie Johnson's birthday, and everybody have a great week.